Welcome to another episode of The Asylum with Harley and Joker. I'm your host, Harley, as always, joined by King Joker.
King Joker's got some fucking feelings today, Harley. How dare they declare and celebrate a No King's Day? Do they forget King Joker is the ultimate king and will never be dethroned? These motherfuckers. Just saying.
Okay, well, tonight we have Dean from the Family Plot with us.
Hi.
And we got Mr. Dark joining us.
Why are you holding the mic like you're sucking dick?
I'm covering my mouth because I was eating a chip. And
Uh-huh.
we have
That's
Phil.
what the Arby's.
We got Phil and Lisa with us from Pod.
Taste the meat, not the beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Uh-huh.
You too.
So I'm going to pass the reins over to King Joker and let him start the show.
Pass the reins and strap up, my dear. We have a show for you tonight, folks. We are going back, way back, before my father was a sperm cell, even probably. So we're going way back, just make everybody else feel really old. But
Thank you so much, Jeremy.
I love having fun on this show. I really do. That's right, folks. It's time, finally, to finish the 1956 Billboard bracket. And next month, we can actually move to 57. We'll be in the 90s by 2040, I promise you.
I was going to say, if you keep going, I mean, you're all going to be geriatrics. So in 1983...
See? It works. Because by the time we get to today's music, I will be so fucking geriatric that I'll have a reason to hate it more than I do already. So yay!
It'll be a solo shit. It'll just be you and Harley. Everybody else dead.
We'll find new
podcasters.
Okay, I got to ask. I'm 58. Mr. Dark, are
55.
you? Oh,
Same general range.
still the oldest person on the podcast.
Yeah, why'd you bring that up? Even if there's a chance.
Because I was hoping I was,
Oh no.
Well, I
look
mean,
at him.
he's
obviously younger than us.
I was hoping.
I
There
just
are
don't have
people
the
who
hair
are
so you
young.
can see all the white.
I was going to say, when he was bragging in the chat about how old he was, I was thinking, are you like your fucking early 40s?
Well, thank you. You're very kind.
I
I'm
didn't
long
believe
away
you were
from my
55.
webcam, and it's an old webcam.
I mean, black
Well,
don't
the
crack.
fact he's young, but my dad, when he was 62, was getting hit on by 50-year-old women. So
That
I
is
mean,
absolutely not
because they
happening to
thought
me in
he
any
was
way.
their age.
I mean, yeah, Mr. Dark gets hit on by like the 75-year-old woman with the canes.
Nobody is hitting on me at all. Trust me here.
And I mean, Mr. Dark, I guess that
You're
black
not
don't
going
crack.
to the right veterans bar.
Motherfuckers keep it to my joke, I swear to God. But
Sorry,
black
Jeremy.
don't crack, Mr. Dark, but I swear to God, bald don't scald. So I just invented something, I'm going with it. But that's right, folks. We're here to do a bracket. So this isn't the roast of Harley. That was last week. And what a fun roast it was. We found out Harley's so short that you can spin her around and it makes it more fun. So thank you, Mr. Ingram. But Dean gets to start us out in this miraculous part of a bracket of fucking hits and some other fillers.
Give him Pat Boone versus Perry Como.
Actually, no, that is actually not a matchup, I'm pretty sure.
Well, damn it.
Well, that one needs to be fought with knives, I think.
Perry Como's 2 songs are on the other side of the bracket from Pat.
Just wanted to see him lose his mind.
Oh, nope. Well, Pat Boone's going to win the first round. I can tell you that much already. But I can tell you that much.
Not with me, he's not.
We'll see. He's going to win, but we'll see. But Dean gets to start the first matchup with the lowest ranked song in this part of the bracket. And that's number 82 ranked, Can You Find It in Your Heart by Tony Bennett. Going against number 32 ranked, Ivory Tower by Kathy Carr.
Oh, God. You're essentially asking me which piece of crap smells worse. I guess Kathy Carr, because I don't like 1950s Tony Bennett much.
And Harley.
Okay, so for me, Can You Find It in Your Heart is ranked number 11 and Ivory Towers is 22. So Can You Find It in Your Heart?
Yeah, I had to find it in my list first, but Can You Find It in Your Heart was my number 19. It's definitely not the top 15 of this. It's not the top half of this fucking list at all. But Ivory Tower, this third fucking version of it we had to hear for this bracket, is my number 30. So Tony Bennett definitely gets my vote. It's fucking Tony Bennett. His voice is miraculous. Like, I don't care what he can sing me the fucking phone book and I'll listen to it. But Mr. Dark.
See, now I didn't have to hear those other two versions of Ivory Tower, so that definitely likely influenced my vote here. Can You Find It in Your Heart? I gave it a 4, and it's at number 22, and I noted not Tony's best, which I think is true. The guy did a lot of classic stuff, and this just wasn't one of them. Ivory Tower, I gave a 6, and it's my number 15. My note is nice slow dance, like the accordion. So, yeah.
Just so you're aware, Mr. Dark, one version of Ivory Tower was Otis Williams and the Charms, and the other one was Gail Storm.
I'm not directly familiar with those, but I'm sure they're both better.
The Gail Storm one, debatable. The Otis Williams one, yeah, 100% better. But but that means it's all tied up at the moment. Which way did you want to go, Lisa?
Can You Find It in Your Heart? Got my heart.
And as I get the coin flip ready, just in case, Phil, which way you want to go? We have a winner or a coin flip?
Well, I kind of agree that Tony Bennett is outstanding. I like Tony Bennett quite a bit. But I did not even recognize this was Tony Bennett. Like, I did not, like, when I listened to it on the Spotify playlist, and it just went, I just thought it was boring. It did not resonate with me. Ivory Tower is also a steaming pile of dung, but it just seems like your grandma's favorite song or something. But it edged out. I went with Ivory Tower, but I'm hoping someone will knock it off pretty soon too. So,
I can guarantee you, whichever one of these wins is going to get knocked off next round, regardless. I can guarantee you that. But
flip it.
But yeah, you're not wrong. It's time to flip it and see which one of these is going to get destroyed next round. Phil, heads or tails for Ivory Tower?
heads.
Let me flip the coin and hope for heads.
Excuse me.
We got to get this app
I've somewhat verklempt.
or use this app
Okay.
on our
Instead of
Type in Google, just type flip a coin and it'll pull that up.
Just Google coin flip generator. But as you can see in the screen I'm sharing, but tails wins, which means that Mr. Bennett moves on. Actually, he has more of a chance in the next round than the other person, than Carter. I'll tell you that much. But we'll see.
okay.
Because the next matchup gets started off by Harley, and it's number 81 ranked I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash, which for Johnny Cash's first appearance on the Billboard charts, he was at 81 out of 100. But it's going against, and keep how high this other one's ranked compared to that in mind.
I got it.
It's ranked it's going against number 31 ranked Moon Glow and Theme from Picnic by George Cates, one of the non-Spotify songs.
Okay, well, for me, I Walk the Line is number 4 and Moonglow is number 32.
Yeah, like I said, I knew who the winner of the first matchup was going to face the next round, without a doubt. But,
so my choice is I Walk the Line.
Well, yeah. I mean, I Walk the Line. I Walk the Line's my number. I Walk the Line's my number 10, and Moon Glow is my number 33. So, yeah, I mean, big difference. And I mean, I'm not even that big a Cash fan, but I Walk the Line. It had to be my top 10. It only got knocked down by a few other songs to begin with, but it had to be my top 10. But which way do you want to go, Mr. Dark?
So Moonglow and Theme from Picnic, I gave an 8, and it's my number 12. I said, nice jazz trio, very pleasant. This is the kind of music that I listen to when I need to relax, right?
Well,
Very
just
pleasant.
so you are aware, this is the second version of Moonglow we've heard in this bracket. The other one was by Morris Stoloff, where the fuck that is.
Yeah. There's a couple of these on here that were these very nice jazz trios, and they're very nice. I liked them. But I mean, I Walk the Line is my number one. I rated it a 10. I really should have rated it about a 27. Impossible to beat. The Man in Black.
Mhm.
There's no talking here. There's no more discussion.
We'll see as it gets through the bracket to different parts. But
like, would you like to eat this pile of shit, or would you like to eat this lovely eclair? Well,
depends what the reward is for either. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
Why did it take until 1956 for some good? Johnny Cash. There is no substitute. He is my number 3.
I say blame your parents because they weren't buying Johnny Cash albums. But because I'm pretty sure the billboards the billboards, if I'm not mistaken, are ranked on album sales. I'm not mistaken.
Oh, we were. My parents were Motown all the way.
There was no Motown at this point, basically. There was no Motown. All right, blame your grandparents then, I guess.
Well, there you are. I didn't hear music other than not good country. You know.
Some of my grandmother's favorite songs are on this part of the bracket, so not yet.
Too.
Yeah.
But Phil, which way you want to go?
Oh yeah, my mom absolutely owned Johnny Cash albums, and while it's very rare that you're going to hit your very favorite Cash song, but it's classic, and it has all the attributes of a great Johnny Cash crossover hit. So I'm going to go with "Walk the Line."
This is your number 2, hon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Phil's like, God damn it, I know, I made the list, but
we have ratings, not it's not numbered.
I know. It's funny because Mr. Dark, who you just met tonight, kind of takes like a combination of what you do and what everybody else does, and like combines them into one thing. So he does double the fucking work. Like, my hats off if I had one to Mr. Dark.
I listen to them and then I just rate them as I go because I can't remember back. I'm old. I can't. By the time I get to the end of the list, I'll be like, okay, wait, what was this one again? And the first time I tried that, it was like I ended up having to go back and listen to the. No, I'll just rate them, and then out of that.
Well, that's why we take notes as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I had to listen to the first half of my list twice because my system went down and I hadn't saved.
Yeah. See, I sit at work on the Friday before this always, and I sit there and I rank them, and I rank them as I do it. I just rank them, and I put down the first one, then it's just below or top, below or top, below or top for 30 more long. I'm a fancy motherfucker like that. But Dean, speaking of fancy motherfuckers, which way you want to finish this out?
You're not going to get me to go against the Man in Black, and you certainly aren't going to get me to go against the Man in Black with whatever shit you're trying to throw at the wall. So I'm sticking with Johnny Cash.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you really want to be the gunslinger going against the Man in Black? I mean, it's a fight for eternity here.
Yeah.
What the who?
Dark Tower reference for those who aren't Stephen King fans.
Yeah,
I knew Mr. Dark would get it.
The quest, get the joke, and everybody else is like, "What?"
I've listened to Demon and Wizards. I know my fucking lore behind Dark Tower, but
I've read all of the books.
I'm on the.
I've read Dark Tower. I haven't seen it.
Back with when you didn't have the map in the front of the books, and you just had to read everything and try to find clues.
I've been on the second book for like 6 years. I haven't read it in like 6 years because kids, and podcasts. But eventually, when my kids are older, I'll get back to reading again.
Oh, young Padawan, you have just left on the journey.
Oh no, I want to get to the part Pennywise is in. But But that means that the next matchup, because that was a sweep, as I fucking damn well knew it would be. But the next matchup, oh fuck! I have to start this one off, and I really don't fucking like it already. Fuck. It's number 80 ranked Glendora by Perry Como versus number 30 ranked The Flying Saucer by Buchanan and Goodman. And before I even say my rankings, because I'm fucking pissed at this, The Flying Saucer, I bow to Buchanan and Goodman. To put together something like that before the days of digital editing had to be a shit ton of fucking work. And, I mean, the fact that they pulled that off, that fucking little skit thing had me dying fucking laughing. Sir, what would you do if you saw the alien? Duck back in the alley! Like, fucking had me dying. Like, that part fucking had me rolling over. Oh, we're about
you realize
to
Dickie Goodman made a career out of that, right?
I know, but it's the fact that they did it back then before, like, you could go on a computer and do it all, like, in, like, 5 seconds. Now, back then it was like, tape, cut, tape,
Oh yeah,
cut.
that's some broad audio tape and razor blade. That's what that
I know. It's fucking admirable. They would even go through, like, this, trying to be that generation's Weird Al before Weird Al existed, in a way. So, I mean, we're about to hear the first alien speak. A wop bop a loo bop. Like, fuck, I love it. Like, it had me dying, rolling on, like, I was driving, so I couldn't roll on the floor, but I was really laughing that hard. Like, it was just, oh my God. The fucking way they used all the different songs from this bracket. But my rankings are, I had The Flying Saucer at number 11 and Perry Como at number 8 because Glendora is a fucking amazing song. I picture the 50s. That's the kind of song I fucking picture. I love that song. And I mean, it's Perry Como. He doesn't disappoint usually, but he's had a couple in these brackets that disappoint a little bit. But that one, my number 8, easily. Flying Saucer, my number 11. It was originally like my number 3 going down the list listening to this, but it got knocked down. But fuck, I don't care who wins this. I'm happy either way. But which way you want to go, Mr. Dark?
So Glendora gave it an 8. And it's my number 5 because, as I say in my notes, good old Perry and Horns. This is like the prototypical Perry Cuomo track. Everybody's out by the pool in the lounge chairs. They've all got cocktails, you know. They're wearing, you know, the jackets with the little ties. It is that.
Smoking cigs.
Yeah.
The women are wearing their bikinis that show nothing at all except maybe an ankle.
The bikinis that are practically burqas. Yep. Mm-hmm. But Flying Saucer Part 1, I mean, I gave it a 9. It is my number 2. It is the great Dickie Goodman. And as I pointed out before the show, this was very shortly after Flying Saucers were named. This was right in the middle.
Like a decade after Roswell, basically, yeah.
People call 55 and 56 the year of the saucer. True fact.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
There were several major. Sorry, I'm a UFO nerd. And so this was not only a hilarious track, it was not only a commentary on pop music, it was also really, really fresh social commentary.
And a big fuck you to the government for trying to say it's weather balloons.
Oh, totally, 100%. So yeah, no, it works on so many levels. I grew up with this guy. I owned the 45 of the Shark of the Jaws one that he did. I mean, yeah, no, this is my childhood here. So he's got to win.
And do you not know I'm a paranormal podcaster? But
I know there are people listening who might not be aware of these things.
I mean, they're listening to anything I'm on. They're aware.
I did not know.
See?
It was a decade after fucking
I know a lot of it.
It was a decade after Roswell. The government was still in high fucking deny mode. So,
and then in 55, about 30 flying saucers buzzed the White House.
Yep.
That actually happened. There are pictures. And they literally, their explanation was, what flying saucers? What? Huh? We don't. I don't know.
It's just like the current administration. It's like,
yeah, but
you didn't see that.
It isn't just a river.
Okay, I'm not going to go into it, but Trump was the first president to announce that UFOs exist. But I give him props for that at least. But I'll hold the rest of it at bay.
Yeah, that's the only one.
Until I'm on political cadence, but
That's right. That's right. We still got a date ahead of us, but
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Which way you want to go, Lisa? You want to go Glendora or Flying Saucer?
Okay, this particular mishmash was not a good mishmash in my opinion. We have had this style of song previously, and it was actually I loved it.
Who the fuck was that?
But
it was basically a guy doing stand up on stage, like, "Love me tender. Steaks is usually the only thing you want tender."
Yeah, like something. Yeah, it was definitely better.
He was making fun of new rock and roll.
I have to give it to Glendora.
I know it's a hard fucking choice. It really is. But Phil, which way you want to go?
Well, I'm not as familiar with Dickie Goodman as Mr. Dark is, but I did appreciate the things that you pointed out, Jeremy, about the technical diligence that it took, the comprehensive effort, and he did a good job of putting that all together. So I gave it a high mark for those things, but I really liked the Perry Como entry here. I'm not a big Perry Como fan. In fact, the title of it reminded me of the Ed Wood movie, Glenn or Glenda. So I was prepared to hate on it, but then I listened to it and I was like,
more like Stray Cats.
It's got more of a Stray Cat strut to it. I kind of liked it. It was good musically, so I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah. The music was off the fucking hook of that song, and Ed Wood. I love Ed Wood movies. They really are so fucking classic. But Dean, which way you want to go?
Personally, I know he's dead, but I hope Perry Como is gargling glass in hell. I don't like the man. I don't like his music. So I am voting for Dickie Goodman just based off the fact that he did Mr. Jaws, which was one of the funniest interview songs I have ever heard, not to mention the others in his oeuvre, which are equally as good. This is his first outing, and I liked it. So I'm going to give this round to the Flying Saucer.
And I gotta say, I hope that Flying Saucer Part 2 is on this on these brackets somewhere, and I hope that more Goodman stuff is as well. But we'll see, though. I was looking at the date when I was going through this list at work on Friday, and I literally made this playlist in July of 24. So I do not remember these playlists for anything in my head. But Harley, which way do you want to go?
Okay, Glendora is number 16, and the Flying Saucer is 27. So I'm going with Glendora.
Como moves on, and he will have a matchup and a half no matter who wins the next matchup. So we'll see, because it's a early doo-wop matchup coming up, and Mr. Dark gets to start us off. It's number 79 ranked You'll Never Know by the Platters versus number 29 ranked Standing on the Corner by the Four Lads. And I fucking hate this matchup. This should be like a semifinal matchup.
I mean, Standing on the Corner, gave it a 4. It's my 24th. I said, okay, vocal group doing a standard. It's all right. It's good. It's, nothing special. But You'll Never Know. My only note is the Almighty Platters. Gave it an 8, and it's my number 9. So, yeah. The only thing hard here was there were so many Platters tracks on this list, because I mean, you could just about do a whole Platters bracket.
I actually was thinking about that this weekend. If I don't have one, I have to make one. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I have one because I don't think they were on the Spotify list of like 50,000 artists to choose from. But because it's based on listens, so like the top 10 in the Spotify artist list is like Bad Bunny and Beyonce and bleh. But
don't get me started. Don't
get you started. Don't get me fucking started on that shit.
Shaking my fist at the youth of today.
Okay. My fist is busy, but I'm shaking other things. Trust me. But Lisa, which way do you want to go?
Standing on the Corner, Jobless Teens. You'll Never Know, The Perfect Stalker. I have to go with You'll Never Know.
Interesting
I mean,
take.
yeah, I got my own take when we get to me. But Phil, which way do you want to go?
Well, I do like the Platters. They're very smooth. Very vocally gifted group. The nice baritone, slow tempo of it. It's not my favorite Platters, but it doesn't have to be. It's just fine, and it's slightly better than Standing on the Corner, which I had,
Yeah.
pretty good mark for it.
There are other versions of Standing on the Corner that I really do like. This is not one of them.
Well, Dean, which way do you want to go before I voice my opinion?
I did not care for Standing on the Corner, at least not this version. And while I liked the Platters going into this, I have to say this bracket made me like them a little less because, my God, how many of their songs sound almost the same? And that like everything sounds like it's about to become The Great Pretender. And I'm just like, vary your music a little. So, but I'm still going to give it to the Platters.
Which one of the Platter songs on this was the grand finale winner of the last part. So that will face whoever wins this. But Harley, which way do you want to go?
Okay, You'll Never Know is number 10, and Standing on the Corner is number 30.
Yeah. Okay. You'll never know. Hey, Dean got cuter. Who knew?
Adorable.
but You'll never know was my number 7. It's actually funny because all the Platter songs on my list are literally in order, and that's the lowest ranked one. But Standing on the Corner by the Four Lads was my number 12. I really enjoyed it. It's a great doo-wop song, and who hasn't spent time in college or whatever in high school standing on the corner watching the girls go by? Come on now, come on. Any guy here knows I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I
haven't.
I was waiting on a pause.
You, Harley.
Well, Harley would watch her.
Stood on the corner.
I did stand on the corner and watch the girls go by, but I'm different, so.
I was gonna say, I'm like Harley was eyeing those damn girls. Who the fuck you kidding? But that means the Platters do move on. And next matchup, oh god, this is gonna be a slaughter. This is gonna be a slaughter, and I already know it. But where's CJ and I need him? But it's gonna get started off by Lisa, and it's number 78 ranked. Not a Spotify song. It's Almost Tomorrow, the Joe Stafford version, going against number 28 ranked. Why Do Fools Fall in Love by Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers.
Okay. Throwing aside Elvis and Johnny Cash, this is my number 1. Why Do Fools Fall in Love? I think that It's Almost Tomorrow would be a great song in The Notebook. If they ever do a Notebook musical, they should look into that. Okay. They probably have. I don't care.
They should never do that.
I mean, this is my. I'll get to that, but yeah, I don't know. But which way did you want to go, Phil? Before I get into my opinion.
Let's see what I got. Actually, I'm going to agree with Lisa. That song is infectious. I know CJ. You mentioned CJ. I know he loves Frankie Lyman from another episode we were on. Of course, one time I thought CJ loved football, and I mentioned football to him, and he was like, "Oh, I don't like football." Okay.
Well, he does like Frankie Lyman.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he likes
during that one episode. He was like, "It's Frankie."
Right.
Actually, it was not just Frankie Lyman, but
he likes all the Frankies, whether it's Avalon, Lyman, or the one from Jersey Boys. I can't remember the name of it at the moment.
Yeah, I can't.
But I even liked Diana Ross's version of that she did in the 80s.
Yeah,
that was a good version too. But this is probably the version.
Right, so. Right. I might include this in our multiple, episode. I want to do a remake episode.
Okay.
Smoke.
What's your option, Phil? What was your option, Phil?
Oh, I'm sorry. Why do fools fall in love?
Okay, I should have fucking assumed. But Dean, which way you want to go?
First, allow me to apologize for having the little one here, but she's sick. She's getting to that age where she doesn't need daddy for much. So
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better.
Times that she does, you know.
Absolutely.
So
Don't listen to all this terrible foul language.
Right, especially
Mhm.
Jeremy.
Me and Jeremy both have kids, and he's dealing with his probably right now too.
And I mean, people
Yeah.
are saying terrible things like Johnny Cash isn't good. So don't listen to
Right,
that. It's
right.
foul and
Yeah.
filthy.
Yes, I apologize. I apologize for my language, someone.
look, a kid, like she was telling me yesterday that she likes Strawberry Shortcake, but the one from the 80s, she doesn't like anything that wasn't made in the 80s as far as that cartoon goes. And I'm just like, I'm kind of proud of you. I don't know why.
Because she's got taste.
I'm gonna be Strawberry Shortcake for Halloween.
Okay.
Oh, cool. That's a really good color on you.
Mhm.
But
yeah. To follow that up, like I said, why do fools all? Sorry, I'm wasting your time here. Didn't mean to.
That's okay.
No, it's all good. It's all good, buddy. Which way you want to go, Harley?
Okay, so Why Do Fools Fall in Love is number 7, and It's Almost Tomorrow, Joe Start one is 19.
Mm-hmm.
So Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Okay. And I gotta look at my rankings, gotta switch positions here. No, grab my laptop, little one. Gotta look at my rank. Okay, well, I'll look at my rankings in there because I already know which one's gonna win for me. That's pretty obvious, but yeah, I know, right? But yeah, Why Do Fools Fall in Love, Joe Stafford version. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Almost Tomorrow, Joe Stafford version was my number 21. Why Do Fools Fall in Love, the Frankie Lyman version is my number 3. I'll got my opinions in the other version when we get to that. But that means Why Do Fools Fall in Love moves on. And which way would you have gone? Wait a minute. No, okay.
Yeah, I started it, so Mr. Dark.
I thought.
Mr.
Dark. I'm sorry.
I thought he
I was looking at the screen.
I mean, Frankie Lyman, I'm not even going to preach about it, but duh.
So this was a sweep.
Oh, it's a sweep, as I saw it would be. This next matchup might actually have some flavor to it, so we'll see. But it's going to get started off by Phil, and it's number 77 ranked, another non-Spotify song. Are You Satisfied by Rusty Draper, going against number 27 ranked, Bebop-A-Lula by Wannabe Elvis, Gene Vincent is Blue Caps.
Right. I wrote down, sounds like Elvis. I do like that.
It's actually funny because his record label was hoping he could be a better version of Elvis. He failed horribly, but that was like his only hit. But they were hoping he could be like the one that could beat Elvis because all the record labels were worried about like Elvis beating all their artists.
That's a great one-hit wonder. I'll give it. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one in this matchup for sure. I have it ranked very high.
And Dean?
Yeah, give me the Wannabe Elvis. I wasn't. I don't see the guy as having a career, but this wasn't a bad song.
He had some smaller hits apparently, but he got overshadowed by all the great performers in his area of activity. But
yeah, and it's not his voice. Performance does weigh in.
But which way do you want to go, Harley?
Let's see. Bebop-A-Loo whatever is number 13, and Are You Satisfied is 15. So I'm going with the Bebop one.
Leave it to Harley to be worried about being satisfied. But yeah, Yeah, Bebopalula was my number 18. Are You Satisfied was number 25. I mean, neither were amazing songs, but Bebopalula was a little bit better, and he wanted to be Elvis. I get it. He was way more rockabilly than Elvis ever would be. But which way you want to go, Mr. Dark?
Yeah, I mean, Are You Satisfied? My note, it was a 3. It's my number 30. And my note is, dude literally asking how his girl got off with her guy that day. No. All bad. Bebopalula, man, Gene Vincent's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's one of those things where just because he wasn't a big pop star, he was a massive rockabilly star. My dad grew up on rockabilly. That was, he was a teenager in 1956, so he was all rockabilly all the time. So I was listening to people like Gene Vincent growing up, and with the leather, his look was very much leather, black leather, and long hair. So to some extent, he's kind of the prototype metal guy. So yeah, no, Bebopalula is an absolute classic.
Which Gene Vincent already moved on at this point, but which way would you have gone, Lisa?
Yeah. Sure. Just go. I'm giving it to Bebop. Absolutely, no question. And now, just to clarify, my dad was in Korea when that. Yeah.
Well, that means the next matchup is going to get started off by, we're back at the top, so it's Dean. And this next matchup, it's one of Lisa's favorite songs, so we'll have fun with it. Number 76 ranked, Jukebox Baby by Perry Como, versus number 26 ranked, Tonight You Belong to Me, the version by Patience and Prudence.
I'm going to go with Patience and Prudence. One, I heard that in a horror movie. I can't remember which one, but definitely one of those Halloween, Friday the 13th kind of horror movies. And I thought it was a cute little song. Also, neither of them are Perry Como.
And Harley?
Well, I'm going with Tonight You Belong to Me, and I have reasons why I picked that song.
It's our song.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tonight You Belong to Me. This version wasn't as good as the other version we heard it in the last part. And this is the version you're talking about, Lisa, where it's literally a 9-year-old singing it. Because I watched the history on this. They were not a recording artist by trade. They were singing it, and their father was a record label guy, and he heard them singing it, and he wanted to get it out, so he made them become recording artists because he heard them singing it, and he thought it would sell. So that's why a girl that young was singing this song. So, but Tonight You Belong to Me was my number 13, and Jukebox Baby was my number 22. So I gotta give it to Tonight You Belong to Me, because who doesn't have people that they could think about with that type of song? But which way you want to go, Mr. Dark?
So Tonight You Belong to Me, I gave it a 7. It's my number 13. My notes were probably the single song on this list that still bleeds into the zeitgeist. So many references of this exist throughout media. I mean, they're like you said, it's been used and covered in horror movies and TV shows. It just lingers. The song won't die.
It does it like in the creepy parts of the horror movies.
Oh yeah, totally.
That song.
Totally.
I mean, it should have been one of the songs the freaking rock guy sang in Sleepover Blowout Part 2.
Yeah.
Or some party massacre. I mean,
Jukebox Baby, I gave a 2. It is number 33, dead last. And my notes are, this is a little nutty for Perry. You can't sing rock and roll, Perry. Sit down. Basically, this song is your creepy uncle bragging about all the young trim he scores. It's creepy and awful. And
yeah, the video. Yeah. It was an older guy and a teeny bopper.
Yeah. It's all he says in the song. about how, well, she's almost 17, and here's Perry Como, who's, I don't know, 63 or something. Seems that way. And it's just, no, I know it was a different time, but it wasn't that different, man. More importantly,
I mean,
look, Perry Como can't sing rock and roll. He's not a rock and roll guy, and this was an attempt at a rock and roll single.
It's funny because he mentions like "See You Later, Alligator," and he mentions Dungaroo Blues or Dungaroo Girl, whatever the hell it is. He mentions like two other songs that have been.
Or
he mentions two other songs that have been in this bracket, like in his song. Like, so you're trying to mention other famous songs to get more famous.
To be hip and failing.
Yeah,
But
I gotta agree.
Well, Lisa, which way you want to go?
Okay, I just have to say I saw a different backstory on the girls. Okay, from the song. First of all, creepy AF. Way too young to be singing that song. But the backstory I saw was that they were orphans, that they were supposed to be taken to an orphanage, but this guy waylaid them, took them to wherever he took them, and he was behind the camera with a knife. And you can see they kind of look afraid. So it's hard to say for me which one is the absolute true backstory. But either way, I can't let this win. So for me. So I'm going to give it to Perry Como. I think the song should be remade.
It's already won, I think.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, and it's been remade dozens of times.
And it's used in so many horror movies and.
Yes, one guy forced him at knife point to sing, and then Perry Como just wants to date him.
Well, that's what I think. Jukebox Baby should be remade by like a boy band, K-pop, you know.
Oh, K-pop maybe. There's no boy bands really in America anymore. But which way you want to go, Phil?
Well, it wasn't a very inspiring matchup, but I went ahead with the Dirty Old Man. It's kind of old, antiquated, and big band. It's kind of big bandy, kind of old fashioned, and I don't really care for it. But I really don't like the other. The other is very creepy. So,
well, we have our first playing match for the night to determine who's going into round one, and it's going to get started off by Harley. It's number 74 ranked "Walk Hand in Hand with Me" by Tony Martin, going against number 25 ranked "I'm in Love Again" by Fats Domino.
Okay, so "I'm in Love Again" is 23, and "Walk Hand to Hand" is 27. So I'm going with "In Love Again."
See, the one song that's kind of grew on me and surprised me. "I'm in Love Again" is my number 14 because it's Fats. It's Too Fast. It's because it's Fats. I mean, his songs are never more than 2 minutes. But "Walk Hand to Hand with Me" is my number 2 ranked song. Something about the way Tony, I don't even know who the fuck Tony Martin is. I never heard of him till this. But the way his voice delivers and the way he and the way, I know Mr. Dark's face is like, I'm going to kill this dude. But the way his voice delivers and the way his background orchestra is, I freaking love that song. That song is phenomenal. Like, why do I not know this guy's name like I do Frank Sinatra?
The number of songs you had to skip to put this thing over in order to make it number 2. You know what? No, you've reached max squirrely. You got to back off the squirrely about 25 to 27% there.
No, it's whatever he's drinking that's kind of made his brain dysfunction.
Oh no! I made this list first thing in the freaking morning. I was on coffee at that point, so.
It's got electrolytes.
Awake. That's what it was. We'll
So you
blame it
have
on
no
being
excuse.
half awake.
Walk Hand in Hand with Me is a gorgeous freaking song. I mean, I'm God in the song. I'm God, not the actual multiple God, but I'm God. So I mean, it's a different way, but still, I freaking love that song. But Mr. Dark, which way you want to go?
"Walk Hand in Hand with Me," I gave a 3. It's my number 28. My note is file under music your grandparents liked next to Lawrence Welk.
It would be.
I totally could picture this dude on Lawrence Welk doing this, and it was like, no.
He probably was.
I mean, now I'm in love again. I gave a 6, and it's my number 18, and I said it's a Fats Domino song, just like every other song he ever did. He's got that Ramones formula where like he only ever made one song, but it was a pretty good song. So, but yeah, it's all right. It's right. You know, again, number 18, it's about smack in the middle. It's not going to live very long as far as I'm concerned.
I'm in love again.
Okay.
I don't think I need to say anything about Walk Hand in Hand with Me that hasn't been said by Mr. Dark.
And I'm assuming Mr. Dark went with Fats Domino. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. As did I.
But which way you want to go, Phil?
Yeah, I'm going with Fats also. You're right. A lot is it seems a little formulaic sometimes, but I love the sax playing in that one. In general, I just like the upbeat, fun tone of Fats Domino. So,
which means Fats will move into the first round here. But which way do you want to go?
Take a good look at me. Do you really think I'm voting against a guy named Fats?
I did, and I'm fat, so.
Fats the Blueberry Hill wannabe song takes it. It's just, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
We had Blueberry Hill last year, but
we'll have it again.
Much better song.
Well, that means that song went into the first round, and the next matchup, the final matchup in this side of round 1 is going to get started off by Harley, and it's number 75 ranked. Why Do Fools Fall in Love by the Diamonds versus number 25 ranked I'm in Love Again by Fats Domino. It's the Diamonds version of Why Do Fools Fall in Love Again.
Wait, but it's against the same song we just did?
It was a play-in. To determine which song goes into round 1 even.
Well, Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
But, yeah. The Domino's version, the Diamonds version of Why Do Fools Fall in Love was my number 16 ranked because it's no freaking Frankie. It's no Frankie. You know it's not. And I'm in Love Again was my number 14. So Fats takes this one from me by a couple songs. It's not Frankie. That's all I gotta say. But which way do you want to go there, Mr. Driver?
Why Do Fools Fall in Love by the Diamonds? I rated it a 2. This is my number 32. My notes, bunch of white guys covering Lyman. Fuck them. This only charted because they were more palatable to bigoted parents in the mid-50s. You know, there's a reason why Frankie Lyman lived and died the way he did, and it's the people who controlled bands like the Diamonds. That's exactly why. So screw them. Give it to Fats.
Oh.
Right on, brother.
I agree with you. And which way did you want to go, Lisa?
I'm going Fats. I did kind of enjoy Why Do Fools Fall in Love, but if the Diamonds were against Frankie, they would die a horrible death.
She looks like you, Jeremy.
No, she doesn't. She looks like my wife. Trust me. But, or at least it's what I'm told by everybody else. But Fats does move on to the second round then. But which way would you have gone, Phil?
Oh, Fats Domino all the way. Absolutely.
And I'm just going to make it a sweep because I still can't believe it's not.
Oh, it's a sweep then. The Diamonds can die a horrible death for trying to copy off freaking Frankie Lyman. They might as well put the needle in his fucking arm.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know what's the funny thing is? I just lost a poll for podcasts to a podcast called Inappropriately Funny. I'm like, you gonna steal my shtick and beat me in a bracket? What the hell?
I voted for you in that bracket, but then again,
I know you did.
You come up in, I vote for you.
I know
And
you
I
did.
wasn't aware there was a vote.
What are you talking about? There's brackets ranking shows?
Yeah, a group called Underground Promotions on Twitter does it. But
that could kill your self-esteem, man.
I didn't bother sharing it out too much because they already had 60 votes like in like minutes. So I was like, oh my god. I'm like, I'm not winning this. But
they may have like a network. They send out a message. Hey, vote for me.
I do too. I do too. I do too. But my network didn't come through, and my network is not that freaking big to beat 60 votes. Every other podcast is not going to beat 1,000 times over. But I never heard of this podcast even. But now I gotta be like, all right, man, I should go check them out.
Here's the thing about Underground Promotions. Yes, it kills me every time to be in their stupid polls. I hate them. It's like polls that open micers used to take about who was the funniest or whatever. It's all a popularity contest and it doesn't mean anything. But
I agree.
But doing the polls gets us about 100 new follows every month and new listeners. So I'm going to do the stupid poll no matter how ridiculous it is because it's getting me my name out there.
Is that on the Twitter?
Yeah, it's on Twitter.
Yeah, it's on the X.
I think I found you on there. I'll send you an invitation to the group.
Phil doesn't use X that often anymore, but
yeah, I haven't.
I'm pretty sure it's the whole Musk thing, but I'm not 100% on that. Yeah. But that means
I couldn't do business there anymore. I left before Musk took over, but then he took over and it was like, oh, to put out the dumpster fire, he dumped jet fuel on it. This will be good. You can't do business there anymore. You can't get anything done. Anyway.
But that means that the other side of round one is going to get, I know it's going to get started off soon. It's going to get started off by, who the hell did I leave? Oh, by me. Crap. And it's going to be number 57 ranked, A Rose and a Baby Ruth by George Hamilton IV, going against number 8 ranked, Hound Dog by Elvis Presley. Cause you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Barking all the time. And Hound Dog is my number 4, because it is my second highest ranked Elvis song on this part. And A Rose and a Baby Ruth is my number. I'm like, nah, it can't be that low. Where the fuck is it?
Mine was pretty low.
It's my number 27. I mean, there's a lot of good songs in this, but I actually really like that song, but it was a lot of good songs. But Hound Dog gets my vote because it's Elvis, and it's one of his best songs he ever did. You ain't never even caught a squirrel yet. So, yeah, I know, you haven't caught a squirrel yet. You got to catch a squirrel. But which way you want to go there, Mr. Dark?
Rose and a Baby Ruth, I rated it a 4. It's in my number 23. I said, never liked breakup songs. You know, those classic 50s rock ballads where it's like, my baby died that night. And just never been into those. I did say good guitar, though. I like the guitar.
I know.
Hound Dog, gave it an 8. It's my number 11. One of the better early Elvis songs. However, you should know that is the highest Elvis song on my list.
Boo.
I'm not an Elvis fan. I just, yeah. Anyway.
My grandmother married my grandfather because he looked like Elvis.
You know what? My mom said my dad looked like a blonde Elvis. But hey, there's a lot of things that they like that I'm like, you can just.
You know, wasn't Elvis originally blonde?
Yeah, they dyed his hair black. But
and the boy that they got to play Elvis in the movie Elvis.
They did a great job with that.
Yes, they did so good. He looked just like him. Even Priscilla said that they did a hell of a job.
Well, I mean, We went through this last time, but Elvis is still alive. He's a pastor down south somewhere. But
That's right. That's right. Him and Andy Kaufman
just
has.
retired.
Oh no, you heard the latest is that Bad Bunny's not doing the halftime show. It's all a ruse. Elvis is going to appear, and it's going to be him.
I would watch.
I would watch.
I would watch.
Either way.
I would
I've
watch
already
football.
seen it. That's Bubba Hotep.
I would watch. I would watch football for the first time in my life. That ever was true. But, which way you want to go, Lisa?
Okay. A Rose and a Baby Ruth. This is not a novelty song. I am betrayed. And besides, Elvis. I'm sorry, if it said a rose and chocolates, okay. But a Rose and a Baby Ruth, it mentioned a specific candy bar.
Is it actually about the candy bar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at her house with a rose and a candy bar, a Baby Ruth candy bar, and she
that's
tells
all
him
I
to go
had
away.
in my
I have told him
pocket.
to go away too.
Yeah.
Although I do like
Which-
Baby Ruth.
Well, I mean,
That's not the point.
I mean, I was gonna say, isn't that how Phil proposed to you with a rose and a Baby Ruth?
No.
No, it was a bag of White Castles.
That's even better. That's even fucking better.
White Castle. I
Gourmet dinner.
Bill, you are the man, sir.
That's right. We do the hard
And-
stuff.
And speaking of the man, Phil, which way you want to go?
Well, Harley mentioned the movie, which I thought that he did a fantastic job in that as well. But I thought one of the most awkward and unbelievable parts of it were Elvis was despondent and he went down to meet his people. He went down into Harlem and Big Mama Thornton was playing hound dog in some bar or something, and he was just like totally
Enamored.
totally relaxed and totally with his people, in this very urban environment. I think that was total bullshit. So he did kind of.
Well-
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have
Well,
said
no,
that. in
that
front of
is
you.
true.
She
though.
can't hear you. It's all good. She
Yeah.
can't hear you. It's all good.
But nonetheless, it's a great remake. It's a great song, and I like it
Yeah.
better than the Baby Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and actually, Big Mama Thornton did love Elvis. He see people. Stop that. People
I think
wanna
there
say
was
that
there was a germ of truth in it, but it's one of those movie moments where they're
he-
asking you to suspend disbelief, because I don't believe he had those types of relationships.
He did though.
He really
He was
though.
he
Yeah.
was poor. He grew up in the ghetto. Like
Right.
he
He grew
was
up
closer-
around black people.
he was closer to African Americans than he was to white people at that point because he grew up in like the poor camps.
Well, it struck me as probably
Yeah.
the weakest part of the movie, other than what's his name?
That's your white privilege showing through there.
Tom Hanks'
Tom
entire
Hanks.
performance was kind of bad. I thought.
I love
Oh,
Tom Hanks.
I think
He
so.
did okay. We could do a whole freaking episode on this movie in Yaha. I swear to God.
Yeah, we
But-
could.
I could do
But-
it.
Let's do it.
I so would do that.
I'm in.
Don't joke. Careful.
So,
Okay.
sounds like we have 2 points of contention at least.
Okay. Yeah. That Elvis movie.
I so
But-
would do that. I love the Elvis movie.
I would watch it again for that in a second,
Yes.
but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen
I
it
like
like a year.
I liked a lot of
We'd
it.
watch it anyway. So.
Do you know how many times I've watched that movie?
I don't
I
know.
brought the soundtrack. I brought the soundtrack on Musers, but
Like I liked it better
okay,
than I do.
we're not
Priscilla.
moving on. You're getting upset. I get it, sweetie. All right,
You liked it better than what?
Priscilla.
Hi, pretty girl.
Sophia.
You mean the TV movie from like back in the?
No,
the
there's a
80s?
movie about Priscilla.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
It's called Priscilla, and it's
Why is she in a
considered
movie?
a really-
She has her own movie, and I really did not like it because how they made Elvis look in that movie. But yes,
Based
I'm
entirely on things you wrote.
Yeah.
So you're. Which one do you want to believe? Do you want to believe the guy who married a middle schooler? Or do you want to believe the middle schooler?
Depends on the middle schooler
He
wants
didn't
money.
actually like.
All right,
Elvis Presley doesn't need
We'll
money.
talk about this on huh?
She moved in with him in
we
middle
ain't
school,
going
but
down.
she didn't him until after high school. Just to clarify.
I can't see a screen.
Was she
Okay.
18 when they got married, or was she 16? Carly, you'd know.
I think she was 16 when they got married.
I mean-
but in that
Okay, 'cause I
time
thought she
frame,
was
She-
18.
She was 16, and she was the daughter of his
commanding
officer in
officer.
charge. It was commanding officer in the military when she got married.
And
to
in
him.
that
But-
time frame, at 16 was okay to marry someone older because in that time it was acceptable.
I have caused
Yes.
chaos
And
and confusion.
fair,
My
he
work
was
here
what,
is
less
done.
Okay,
than 10 years
so
old?
where were we at
Okay.
before Jeremy? gets in
here's
trouble?
here's some cuteness to distract everybody from the horribleness.
Oh.
Which way you want to go, Dean?
I'm voting for Elvis. He may have been a horrible person, but that Rose and a Baby Ruth made me think. That and one other song on here made me think of the book Christine by Stephen King, because he has a section of that book named Teenage Death Songs. And I'm like,
Yep.
these might be the songs he was talking about. And while I like Stephen King and I like that book, I didn't like that song. So, yeah, let's stick with Elvis.
Oh, Christine's a freaking amazing bookend movie. But which way you want to go, Harley?
Okay, so A
Where
Rose and a
would you?
Baby Ruth is 21. I did not like that song. And, well, it's Elvis. Hound Dog is number 3.
You ain't no friend of mine. But that means the next round's going to get started off by Mr. Dark. Our next matchup, I should say. And it's number 56 ranked Dungaree Doll by Eddie Fisher going against number 7 ranked Whatever Will Be Que Sera Sera by Doris Day.
Okay. So Que Sera Sera gave it a 7. It's my number 14. My note was a true classic, which it is. But Dungaree Doll gave it an 8. It's my number 6. Swinging Eddie Fisher. And I even noted, I don't know if you guys noted, killer guitar solo. It's a great guitar solo in that song. So, yeah, no, that was just good proto-rat pack swinging music. Dungaree Doll all the way.
And which way do you want to go, Lisa?
Okay, Hey, Sarah, love it as a song and as a philosophy. I found Dungaree to be peppy and not at all bad, but I'm sorry, it's Doris Day.
Yeah, we're Cincinnatians. Doris
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah,
And which way you want to go, Phil?
I'm native.
So I didn't hate Dungaree Doll, but I was kind of, what does paint your initials on my jeans? I mean, was that a thing? I mean, he kind of reached for a couple things. I don't think that was
Yeah.
a thing.
Maybe in the 90s when they had puff paint.
Would you have painted my initials on your jeans?
Absolutely.
Well, dungarees are basically jeans. So
Okay.
the song's about
Yeah.
jeans.
Okay.
I have
Right,
no idea
right.
if people painted their names on them, but a lot of people don't realize that dungarees, yeah.
Not when they
used
were
to
called
be-
dungarees.
Well, that's probably splitting
Yeah.
hairs anyway, but I
In
did
the
like,
80s or 90s when puff paints came out, like for I'm absolutely betting it happened.
but Doris Day, just she's kind of iconic. And it always reminds me of an episode of MASH where Colonel Potter, he goes through a crisis, an emotional crisis, and he was in love with Doris Day at one time. And at the very end of the episode, he said, "After 50 years, I can finally say I'm sick and tired of Doris Day."
No, but what happened there was they were in surgery for like a day and a half, and he kept requesting Doris Day, and
Wasn't it this song too?
I think it might have been
Yeah.
Que Sera Sera.
Yeah.
I don't remember 100% which song it was, but it was Doris Day, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
You're
Um,
going with you're going with Doris Day, Phil?
oh, absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And Dean, which way you want to go?
Okay, I'm going to start off by saying Que Sera Sera is a great song, and I like me some Day. I do. But I love Carrie Fisher. Through her, I love Eddie Fisher. Although I've been embarrassed to say I don't like most of his music. But this he had rock chops. Who knew he had rock and roll chops? I'm going with this mostly because it's.
And Harley, which way you want to go?
Dungaree Doll.
Oh.
And that means I'm either going to tie break it or I'm going to make a winner here. And Dungaree Doll, if I could find it, was my number 23. And whatever will be, was my number 20. So, but I have a specific childhood television memory to that song. Because on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will and Carlton are messing around with the intercom system, and Ashley is about to get laid for the first time in her life, and they hear her talking to her friends about getting laid by I think it was actually Urkel, but cool Urkel, and
Stefan,
and then Will listens later. And she's singing "Whatever Will Be" in, like when he's listening to the intercom again, and he's like, and Carlton's like, "Whatever will be." That doesn't sound good. So I actually wanted that because I have Fresh Prince of Bel-Air memories of that song. But show my age here. But
Doris J, she lived to be like 99 or something. It's like it's like very recently that she passed.
Oh, she lived into my definitely in my popular childhood. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Flip it.
But I'm gonna put that.
You wake me up at 6
At 6:30, yes, I will wake you up.
But that means that I am gonna go tail for Doris Day.
Okay.
And let's see which way the coin goes. Oh, Doris Day moves on, knocking Eddie Fisher out.
I have an extremely long story I'm not going to tell about how I wound up standing in front of Doris Day's house in Los Angeles for about an hour. Just saying.
Sounds creepy and like it might possibly criminalize you, but okay.
That's where she grew old. This very nice, quaint little house in North Los Angeles.
Did you know it was your house when you were standing?
Not for a long time. Then somebody said, "Hey, did you know this is Doris Day's house?" And I was like, "Oh, okay."
And he said, I'm her butler. I was told to come out here and ask you to move."
Oh, the
It was a
horror.
very, very small ranch-style house, one story. Nothing that you would ever guess. Like, oh, there's a screen and music legend that lives here. No, but that's kind of LA. You get that a lot, where you find out that, oh, okay, well, there's Harrison Ford having lunch.
Right. Wasn't the house where Bugsy Siegel was shot? Wasn't that kind of a small house in California?
Probably, but I don't know.
Somebody could just walk right up on it and look inside the window and blow his head off.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, no, this was just a quaint older neighborhood. She had bought it with her movie money way back in like the 60s, and it had very nice flowers because she liked to garden, I guess, and that was just it. And then like 4 houses down was a guy who built the most amazing yard haunts in the history of those. And that's all. That's where the long story comes in.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that.
Story.
I feel like we're watching Jeremy try desperately to do a podcast while fleeing from his children.
Storyline of my life, man. Storyline of my fucking life.
Eventually, he's going to be like in a crawl space in the ceiling. They can't find me here. They can't move the ladder.
Oh, you have no idea how right you might be. But we need a bigger fucking house. But Jesus Christ, that means that the next. I am aware. Thank you. Actually, oh yeah, I went last on that one. No, wait a minute. I went last on that one. So that means Mr. Dark started off the last one, did he not?
Yeah, you were. You were the last one because you had to flip the coin.
Yeah. So Mr. Dark. So Lisa starts off this one then. That's what I thought.
No.
No,
isn't it Mr. Dark?
If I went last, Mr. Dark.
Oh, right, Lisa. Okay, go ahead.
I can make this easy. I don't give a damn.
I know you don't.
None of us really do.
But
okay, next.
Lisa starts off this one, and this might be, I don't know, this might be difficult, might be easy. I really don't fucking know how people feel. But it's number 55 ranked Canadian Sunset by Andy Williams, going against number 6 ranked. I do not know how this is number 6 ranked, but The Poor People of Paris by Les Baxter. Oh, that's how it's Les Baxter.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, my response to Poor People of Paris is
Really?
so I'm giving it to Canadian Sunset. And this is only because it's against the poor people of Paris.
Fucking Canadians trying to kill people in Paris now? God damn it! Goddamn cat mouth motherfuckers. But South Park reference. But
America! America!
No. Canada.
Neither of these did anything for me. I wrote Canadian Sunset was corny, but I'm just not into the instrumental stylings with a bunch of harp, jingle, jangle, and whistling. I just didn't resonate.
It was so boring to me, I didn't even object to the whistling.
So Canadian Sunset.
Gene, which way you want to go?
Okay, I am 57. I'm not the oldest one here, but I am close. And when I was a small child, I heard Andy Williams. And my mom told me that's all it was. And for 3 years, I hated music. I had to hear someone else other than Andy Williams. So I don't care who Andy Williams is going up. That person wins, no matter how horrible their song is.
And Harley, because I think Mr. Dark just cringed his pants on that one a little bit, but
okay. So The Poor People was number 33, and Canadian Sunset is number 18.
Yeah. Poor People of Paris went number 31. It was my highest ranked instrumental. That's for fucking sure. I actually enjoyed the music in it. It reminded me of like a opening scene from a movie that could be had very good music, but it's going against 30 songs that are fucking have words and are better. But I did enjoy the actual music. It was. Dun, 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 dun.
Is that a skinwalker?
Wrong type podcast, dude. No one cares about skinwalkers in this podcast.
Okay, fine, good. But you turn on Wi-Fi?
Yes, go away. But yeah, the Canadian Sunset was my number 29, so it only won by 4 fucking spots. But it's the lowest of the low for fucking songs that are lyrics. But I mean, I would love to move to Canada one day for I don't know why, but it seems more peaceful, and I want to go search for the gray bear and the gray Bigfoot. But besides that, Canadian Sunset will get my vote this one, and it will move on to the next round. But which way do you want to go, Mr. Dark?
Poor People of Paris is rated at a 5. It's my number 19. My notes are Bongo Party. Did you see the album cover?
No.
The album cover for this record. The album is called Bongo Party. But except that on this song, I don't hear any bongos, so that's kind of weird.
Wait a minute. Is that the name of the Zappa album I said to fucking listen to this week? Bongo Party?
It could be. I don't know. And then I said decent mid-20th century instrumental, very kitschy. I didn't hate it. Canadian Sunset, I gave a 6. It's number 16. I said Andy singing a Western about skiing. But I did note, I wish Steve was here because there's really interesting overdubbed vocals on this song. Andy is harmonizing with himself, and that was unbelievably rare in 1956.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that, and that's really why it got as high as it did, because that was very innovative and clever.
But
the only other note I'll say is that, look, we had the Andy Williams Christmas album, so we listened to that every Christmas, and so I don't have a problem with him. So yeah, Andy goes.
Yep, Andy goes, and to correct myself, the name of the Zappa album is Bongo Fury. So,
maybe it's a sequel.
Hey, bongos are bongos.
Bongo Party 2, Bongo Fury.
But that means that Lisa, which way you want to go? Even though Canadian Sunset moved on.
Canadian Sunset. I do want to say I am pro Canada in case I have to move there and need healthcare.
Yeah.
Yay, Canada!
Oh, Canada. We're not a real country anyway. But yeah. Yeah, I can't talk about Canada without bringing South Park into it somehow. But that means that Phil can start the next matchup.
Classic Canadian joke.
Insert classic Canadian joke here.
No, it's from South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
No.
I tried to watch South Park, but Philip had issues.
I tried to make them watch it by bringing it on their. They did a best villains rotisserie cinema, and I brought it on for Saddam Hussein. But
oh yeah, I remember that one.
Hey,
who the voice actor for Saddam Hussein is now playing Donald Trump on South Park, but
which is hilarious.
It is hilarious because he sounds just like Saddam Hussein. And I'm like, and he even goes into bed and pulls it out like, "Hey, buddy." Well, okay, I'm sorry. Hey, buddy. 2 fingers, not a hand. But Phil starts off the next one, and it's number 54 ranked "Soft Summer Breeze" by Eddie Haywood versus number 5 ranked, and I don't know how this number 5 ranked. I really don't. But "The Wayward Wind" by Gogi Grant. How the fuck you say that?
Okay. Let's see. So just recently, Rock and Roll Heaven did a series on Mama Cass, and the Wayward
Mama
Wind.
Cass.
What's that?
I love watching Mama Cass in her old videos. She was a hottie, but okay.
Yeah.
She was
Quite
what is it?
singer,
Apparently, she was actually a registered genius.
Yes. That's
us bigger folks usually are. Us bigger folks usually are. Right, Dean?
This sounds like something she may have done during her solo, "The Wayward Wind." I don't know why I thought of that,
Sadly,
but that just made me think
solo didn't go well.
Made me think of Mama Cass, but and I liked it a little bit better than "Soft Summer Breeze." So I'm gonna go with "The Wayward Wind."
Hey, it got number 5 that year for a fucking reason. I don't know the reason, but it got number 5. Which way you want to go, Dean?
I don't like either of these songs. I'd like to invoke the nuclear option and vote instead for Talking Heads, Nothing But Flowers.
Not an option, good sir.
Can I not vote? Can I withhold my vote? Because you
can because then we'll be actually at an odd number, so that works. But
I'm withholding my vote. I don't like either of these.
I withstand this withholding of the vote. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Okay, the Wayward Wind is 28, and Soft Summer Breeze is 31.
Yeah. Wayward Wind was my number 28, but Soft Summer Breeze was my number 32. So Wayward Wind wins it by technicality on my end just because of that lyrics. And I mean, Soft Summer Breeze was enjoyable. But I was actually listening to it today driving in the car, and I'm like, this is more of a fall melody than a summer melody. But
it's instrumental. I don't do instrumentals.
I love a good instrumental.
Nope.
I mean, I listen to Cradle Filth and Nightwish. I like good instrumentals, but
I can't stay focused on them.
It's got to be a good instrumental.
ADD, squirrel.
I have ADD according to people, but I don't.
It was a little bit different. That's why it's so hard to diagnose us.
I've never been diagnosed, but according to podcasters, I have ADD. I don't see it.
Oh, you do.
I tell them it all the time.
I've been diagnosed.
I'm ADHD with autism, and I see it.
Look, a squirrel. What? Mr. Dark, which way you want to go?
That's
So-
my favorite hoodie.
The Wayward Wind, I gave it a 5 and put it at my number 20. And if anybody knows the almighty, world famous Phil Hendry, then you know.
I know the name.
It's a classic protopop. It's a running gag. Occasionally, Margaret, one of his characters, will. The wayward wind is a backward wind. Never mind. Cut it. Stop the music. Stop it. Yeah, it's a running thing. But anyway, yeah, and it's Goji. I've always heard her name pronounced Goji. The singer.
I had no fucking. I never heard of her, so I had no fucking clue. But.
Yeah, she was a one-hit wonder, kind of. Soft Summer Breeze, I gave a 7 and put it at my number 12. I said excellent piano-led jazz trio, and really the song sounds like the name. The song sounds like a soft. It sounds and feels like a soft summer breeze.
I mean,
loved it.
Maybe because it was 70 degrees today. Maybe I felt it because of that. But because to me it's more of a fall song though. But Lisa, which one?
Yeah, I loved it.
The Wayward Wind. I imagine the Wayward Wind in what's the movie? The one where they're doing the it's not Best in Show.
Summer Winds?
No.
Wayward Wind.
No, the summer.
A
Okay,
Mighty
there's
Wind.
the show. There's
Oh, Waiting for Guffman.
Yes. No. A Mighty Wind.
A Mighty Wind.
Mighty
right?
Wind.
Oh,
So that, and of course instrumental, as previously indicated by my ADHD sister. Yeah, I can't deal with instrumentals. They actually trip. I'm like, okay.
but Phil,
Sorry.
which way you want to go? Even
Let's see.
though
Okay, I've got. So we're talking about Wayward Wind versus the Summer Breeze, right?
Oh, I thought you already voted, hon.
Yeah,
No,
I did.
Yeah.
I thought
Okay.
Yeah. The Wayward Wind.
Mm-hmm.
Which means Wayward Wind is moving on 5-1, and we are getting down to the end of this one here, end of this round one at least. And this one's gonna get started off by Harley, and oh, this one's a fucking heartbreaker. But it's number 53 ranked. Hey, Jealous Lover by Frank Sinatra. And yes, Frank's first entrance on the Billboard brackets was at number 53. And it's going against number 4 ranked, My Prayer by the Platters.
Oh.
Okay, so Hey, Jealous Lover is number 8, and My Prayer is number 17.
Oh, curse your soul for what you do to the Platters. But, yeah, My Prayer is number 6. It's not my highest ranked Platters song, but it's there. My Prayer is my number 6, just for that fucking last note. My prayer. I can't fucking do it, but you know. And, Hey, Jealous Lover is my. No way, it's that far down. No, okay, definitely not. Did I somehow skip this one? What the
Hey,
fuck?
I told you earlier I was missing one, and I figured out which one I was missing.
I did. I actually didn't rank this one. I missed it somehow. These songs go by so fast that I'd be at work and I'd be like, "Oh fuck, I gotta put these 2 in the list." But okay, so this is going off non-rankings, but yeah, it's the Platters. It's the Platters. Hey, Joe, it's Frank Sinatra. I love Frankie, but this is not one of those songs. This is not.
No, it's not a good Frankie.
This is not My Way. This is not any of its good, any of its top songs by any fucking means. So I will easily give it to the Platters in this one because My Prayer is an amazing song. Just that last note fucking had me almost like have goosebumps. But which way you want to go, Mr. Dark?
There we go. Sorry, I was adjusting my chair and then you jumped right to me. Hey, Jealous Lover. I gave a 3. It's in my number 26. I said everything Frank did, and we get this. So yeah, no,
it's early, Frank. It's early, Frank.
It is not good, Frank, in any way. My Prayer. I gave it 8. Put it at number 10. I said the Platters again because of course. So of
It's the
course the
Platters.
Platters win.
It's pre-Rat Pack, Frank. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I'm just going to go yep, because if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. So, Platters.
I'm sorry, what was that, Lisa?
She went
Platters.
Platters.
I said yep.
She wants the big boy platter.
She wants all
now
you
I
can
want
eat
big
platter. You know,
The onion ring.
Now I want a big boy with onion rings, yeah.
one of my biggest regrets about gastric bypass surgery, I never can go to all you can eat buffet again because it'd be a waste of money.
Right, exactly.
Well, I just went on Ozempic, so I kind of have that same feeling. I'm not as hungry.
Gone to a couple of buffets since my surgery, but what I do is I just take like one bite, you know.
But that's still a waste of money when it's $20 a plate.
I mean, I miss going to Asian buffet. There's this buffet by me that's like now it's like an hour away, but hour and a half away. But it's a sushi buffet, and it's just all you can eat sushi. And I used to go there and like have 3 plates stacked this fucking high, and like eat all 3 plates and be fucking so happy at the end of the day. Now it'd be a waste of money because even for lunch it's like $30 a person. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, like 5 pieces of sushi, I'm done.
I could
5? I can only do like 2.
Leave, not the bypass.
Oh no! I can eat a whole. I can still eat like a whole roll or 2 or 3.
Now,
but,
5 years later. 5 years later, I could eat. But when I first got it done, a year after, I couldn't eat more than 3. I would literally buy a sleeve of sushi and eat like a couple for lunch and then the rest for dinner.
Where the fuck do you buy a sleeve of sushi?
You could get them at like
grocery stores. Actually, I was buying them at my work. Amazingly enough, in Cincinnati, Ohio, one of the best sushi places is the University Hospital cafeteria.
Who knew?
If you're just tuning in, this is Sushi Talk.
I could make that into a show. Trust me, Mr. Dark.
The latest show on the Antisocial Network.
But I mean, we're going to talk about raw fish. I'm sure Rob wants to go a different direction with that. But Phil, which way you want to go on this one? Frankie or Platters?
Well, I really want to vote for Frankie Baby, but I kind of like My Prayer better. Just in a silo, the 2 songs.
It's almost a step away from the Platters' usual type of song. It's less whoppy and more like haunting melody. But which way you want to go, Dean?
The thing about great artists is that no matter how good they are, unless they are Lemmy, and I will hear arguments for performers, they never, ever make every song a great song. Ever. It's not in the cards. Now, Lemmy had writing partners, specifically Jack Daniels and whatever drug he happened to be on at the time. But for whatever, he made great music, and we can all agree on that. This to me is one of those songs that's like you forgot on the Frank album because you were so jazzed about, oh, My Way is such a great tune. And you forget about this other one, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
So, did I say Platters? I meant the Platters.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. We get you.
And I feel you on the Lemmy. Trick question. Lemmy is God.
Debatable. But that means the next matchup is going to start off by me. And it's number 52 ranked. Friendly Persuasion, The I Love by anti-Elvis himself, Pat Boone. And it's going to be going against number 3. And I do not know how this is number 3. I really don't. But just shows how hard they were trying to not like rock and roll back then. But number 3 ranked, Lisbon Antigua by Nelson Riddle. And Friendly Persuasion was my number 24 ranked. Anti-Elvis can stay in the past, even though he did a metal album in like the 2000s. But Lisbon Antigua was my number 34. They're the lowest ranked song on this fucking part of the bracket. So I got to go with Pat Boone. But which way you want to go, Mr. Dark?
This is what I was hoping for. We get to see Dean have a stroke. It's two of his worst. Lisbon Antigua. Rated it a 3. It's number 27. I said, this must have been popular with girls for dancing. This guy wrote every killer theme song of the age, and we get this duck fart of a song. Yeah, it's terrible. It's miserable. Friendly Persuasion, V.I. Love. You know, I wouldn't hate this song as much if they didn't tagged on the V.I. Love part. That just gave it a 5.
Yeah, why?
It's 21. And I mentioned it too. Boone before he turned to metal. Pat Boone's a pretty decent actor. He's not bad. He did a lot of amusing movies during that era. He's just not much of a singer. Sorry.
Well, I mean,
he wins because how can you not?
It's funny because if you look on his Spotify profile, Pat Boone was supposed to be the anti-Elvis. He was supposed to be a more Christian version of Elvis.
That's the
Why would
only
you want
reason
an
he had a
anti-Elvis?
career. Counter-programming. Otherwise, we would never know his name.
Well, that's because they want him. Because, like in the movie, he was forced to go to the military because the government wanted Elvis gone because he was putting all these ideas in girls' heads about sex. But
with his hip
shaking. But
with his tempting hips.
Pat Boone
himself should have been nowhere near Tutti Frutti. He should have never been allowed to even read the lyrics of that song,
yeah.
much less sing them.
He is Alice Cooper's next door neighbor, and they are best friends. They play golf.
Well, I mean,
play golf.
Right. Elvis and Little Richard knew each other very well. So I mean, back then, all the big artists knew each other because they were doing all these superstar shows together, traveling. So I mean, why do you think so many of them died on Buddy Holly's plane crash? But Lisa, which way you want to go?
Good points.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you have to go Pat Boone. I mean, Nelson Riddle may have done good, you know, but no, just
he
no.
He may have more coming up in the future years. Who the hell knows? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But Phil, which way you want to go?
Well, I don't usually go with instrumentals, but I appreciated the innovation. The violin sounds like a buzzing bee. The buzzing bee effect. It's like distortion or something. It was pretty.
Yeah, I just thought it was distortion.
I liked it.
Bad recording.
And piano playing was good in it. I felt like it was jazzy. I felt like it was a step above the other instrumentals that were on this list. So I'm going to go with Lisbon Antigua.
Oh, it gets a vote, actually. I mean, be number 3, I think it would, but...
if he doesn't just say what I tell him to.
Right.
Which way you want to go, Dean?
Be all kinds of trouble if I did.
I'm going to surprise my neighbor down below. Just based on his work on Batman 66 alone, I'm going with Lisbon Antigua. Because it's not Pat fucking Boone.
I ruined it. I did it. My fault.
I would say there'd be a coin flip next, but I know which way Harley's gonna go, and which way is that, Harley?
Friendly Persuasion, because the other's an instrumental, and I don't do instrumentals. It was ranked number 29.
Never say never, Harley.
And folks, the reason
feel so good we're gonna get to feel so good at some point. Think about that.
And the reason I was suffering a minute ago and why I'm keeping quiet now is because my baby fell asleep. So I'm keeping quiet to keep her asleep. But because it actually allows me to be out here and not inside. Yay! But that means the next matchup is going to get started off by Mr. Dark himself. And it's number 51 ranked. It's Almost Tomorrow by the Dreamweavers, the last YouTube song on this. Going against number 2 ranked Don't Be Cruel by Elvis Presley.
Okay, so the Dreamweavers, It's Almost Tomorrow. Rated it a 3. It's my number 31. I said it's still a lullaby, just like the other version. The other version, my notes are it's a lullaby because they both sound like the classic lullaby song to me. There's just nothing there. Don't Be Cruel, rated it a 6. It's number 17. I said I'm just not a huge Elvis fan, and because I figured how this would be received, I also noted fuck off. But it still wins.
Nevertheless,
Lisa,
it wins. Fuck off, by the
Lisa,
way.
which way are you going to go, Lisa?
You didn't
Ignoring
do it
the
right.
bone from previous. I've got to go Elvis. I agree. Almost Tomorrow. Yawn. And I have heard really, really good. I mean, there's Hushabye Mountain right there. We're done. So, yeah, Elvis. Elvis, Elvis, Elvis.
And Phil?
This may have been one of my mom's favorite songs. This or Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. So Don't Be Cruel.
No.
And Dean?
I love Elvis's music. I can rationalize that for the same reason I love H.P. Lovecraft's writing. They're both dead. Neither of them are really making money on it anymore.
Supposedly.
He's not dead. He's a preacher.
Whatever. Point is, I like his music. I don't like Elvis. I don't like him at all. But Don't Be Cruel beats the living hell out of the other song. Yeah, I haven't liked Elvis since I found out that he started dating Priscilla at 14. I know it was a different time, but not that damn different.
Well, almost
Her
100 years
parents
different.
kind of set that all up.
Oh, yeah.
Our father had no problem with it, but
irrelevant in my opinion, but you know.
Holy God in heaven, let's not rehash this.
But
We've already been here. We left.
Thank you.
We're not doing
Been
a
there,
U-turn.
done that. Let's leave it.
but Harley, which way you
I
want to
do
go?
agree, but let's leave it.
Okay. Don't Be Cruel is my number 1 because that was my grandfather's favorite song. So that's my number 1.
Well, funny you should say that way, because It's Almost Tomorrow, the Dreamweavers version, is my number 26. It was the worst version of It's Almost Tomorrow on this part, and
Both of
it's
them are
just.
pretty bad.
I mean, I could deal with the Joe Stafford one like 5 songs better, but still, it is what it is. Joe Stafford has a great voice, but Don't Be Cruel is an Elvis song I have never heard before. And my grandmother loved Elvis, so the fact I haven't heard this song blows my mind. So Don't Be Cruel was my number 1 because it blew me away. Like it's right up there with the Elvis song from the last part of this bracket. Fuck, I forget what's. Oh, not that one. Oh yeah, it's right up there to me with "I Want You, I Need You, I Love You." Like that's another Elvis song I never really knew. That's freaking incredible. So,
yeah.
But that means we're in the second plane of the first round, in an hour and 40 minutes in. Jesus Christ, and it's going to be for this play-in to determine what's going into round 1. Number 49 ranked "A Tear Fell" by Teresa Brewer versus number 1 ranked "Heartbreak Hotel" by Elvis Presley. And Lisa starts us off.
Elvis. A tear fell? Yes, a tear fell when I was first forced to listen to this song. Elvis.
I almost forgot about that song.
I have a story about Heartbreak Hotel. Okay. When I was 19 years old, I was working at a restaurant, one of our favorite restaurants that closed eventually, the Hitching Post in Hyde Park. They had the best freaking chicken. It was the best. They were not wrong. And the fries, oh my God. And their coleslaw, excellent. All of it. Beside the point, Heartbreak Hotel. I was working there, and Heartbreak Hotel came on, and the owner's son and I both started singing it at the same time. And the owner was standing there and he said, okay, let's have a sing off for 5 cents an hour bump in pay. I won 5 cents an hour bump in pay, which was significant back then.
Now it's nothing.
Because he sang the song, I did the dance.
Since my baby loved me. Boom, boom.
That was a great story.
Thank you.
And Phil, which way you want to go?
Okay.
I'm going Elvis on this one too. Seems like I'm more of an Elvis fan than I knew.
And Dean, which way you want to go?
Elvis.
And Harley.
Heartbreak Hotel is number 2, and A Tear Fell is 24. I almost forgot about that. That's the one I was missing on my bracket.
Well, that means Heartbreak Hotel is moving into the first round, as I knew it would. But
it's Elvis.
A Tear Fell. I'll see if Chancey was here. He would say, "Fuck Elvis," every chance he got. But A Tear Fell is. I didn't forget 2. No fucking way. No, I didn't. I no. Did I?
Yeah, you forgot it too.
No, I.
Are we still in the first round?
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow. But
Wow.
all right, I can't find A Tear Fell. I don't know why. I know it's on my list, but I can't fucking find it because I have 34 songs. So
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it but it doesn't matter because Heartbreak Hotel is my number 9. It's my lowest ranked Elvis song, but it still gets my fucking vote no matter what because A Tear Fell is really. I feel like I put it on my list, but I'm getting pissed off now because I have 34 songs. So unless I doubled up on one, I don't fucking know what happened. But
or you put last week's winner in it, last time's winner.
I did, but that still should be 35 songs. But so I already missed one song, so it's got to be in here somewhere unless I doubled up. I don't fucking know, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. But which way you want to go, Mr. Dark?
So I did the opposite. Somehow I didn't get Heartbreak Hotel on my list. Triple checked here, and nope, not there. Now, A Tear Fell, I rated it an 8. I put it at number 8, and I said, I'm not familiar with her, but holy shit, what a voice. I'm sorry, that woman has a great voice.
Yeah.
It's my vote. I'll have to figure out where I'm going to put Heartbreak Hotel while everybody else figures things out.
Well, the only person left to go is you.
I mean, sometime. Some break I'm going to have to.
Well, Heartbreak Hotel is moving on regardless. And it's going to face the last song we haven't talked about yet. And it's going to get started off by Phil. It's number 50 ranked Rock Island Line by Lonnie Donegan versus number 1 ranked Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis Presley.
I liked Rock Island Line. Reminded me a bit of Alice's Restaurant, Arlo Guthrie. It seemed to have a sense of humor. But I'm going to stick with Elvis.
And Dean?
Okay, to riff on his Alice's Restaurant reference, one of my best friends named his dog Farcher. Just so you know. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go with Heartbreak Hotel.
And Harley?
Rock Island Line is 26, and Heartbreak Hotel is number 2.
And yeah, Rock Island Line. I know I didn't forget that one. I fucking know I didn't. Am I not reading shit? No, I know I didn't forget. Oh, yeah, Rock Island Line is number 15. Heartbreak Hotel is still number fucking 9. So Heartbreak Hotel gets it by 6 spots, and that means in the second round we will have a Elvis versus Elvis match. But that was to be expected. Mr. Dark, which way you want to go? You're muted. You're muted.
God damn it. So let's try that again. Rock Island Live, I gave a 4. It's my number 25. My notes are a rare British single. I don't think we have any other British artists on, except for Gene. Maybe Gene. No, that's right. Gene Vincent moved to the UK. I said I know he's really important, but this track just doesn't do anything for me. So I will definitely give it to Heartbreak Hotel, but again, I don't even have that on my list, so it's just by default.
But I feel like Rock Island Line is like an early. It almost feels like an early Dropkick Murphy song.
Well, it influenced. He was important apparently for influencing a ton of people, like the Beatles.
Yeah,
but
I read that.
I've never heard him. I don't know anything about him, and I don't really care for the song.
I read that, like, and apparently Rock Island Line was like his biggest song, but he was a huge UK artist, and he did a
lot of fucking shit for artists over there. But Lisa, which way would you have gone?
I found Rock Island Line to be fast, mushy, and loud. So Elvis.
I mean, you could tell why he ended up.
Elvis away from me.
You could tell why he ended up influencing a lot of people.
Elvis away from me. Sorry, couldn't resist.
That means that round one is officially over. An hour and 46 minutes in. Holy fuck! My wife's ready to kill me.
Basically, the rest of the rounds go faster.
We must be having a good time.
We can hope. I must be. Jesus Christ! But that means
it's Harley's fault for talking more.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. But that means that round two gets started off by Dean. We're back at the top, and if Dean's the top, who the fuck's the bottom? My God, I feel bad. But it's gonna be Dean. It's gonna be "Can You Find It in Your Heart" by Tony Bennett versus "I Walk the Line" by Johnny Cash.
You should wear it like this.
Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash survived by an ostrich. He's a bad mamma jamma. Johnny Cash.
And Harley?
I Walk the Line.
To the bedroom, yes you do. But I Walk the Line still my number 10. Can You Find It in Your Heart is my number 19. So yeah, Johnny Cash all day on this one. I can't promise I'm gonna say that next round. I really can't. But Johnny Cash on this one. Mr. Dark, which way you want to go?
Still don't get the fascination with the ostrich thing, but yeah, Man in Black.
Well, Dean, he likes to strip people and talk about ostriches.
Money.
But Johnny Cash moves into the quarterfinals. And which way would you have gone, Lisa?
Oh, Johnny.
And keep in mind that he's number 81 ranked on this fucking Billboard year. So he wasn't nothing at this point. But Phil, which way you want to go?
Just a boy from Arkansas. So I don't know about the ostrich.
I always thought he was from Kentucky.
But there's only one man that would have the initials JC, and nobody thinks you're talking about Jesus. And that's Cash. So Cash.
I'm trying to think if I can think of anybody else, and I can't even. But that's a sweep, and
Johnny
it's going to
Carson.
be. And to find out who he's facing, which I'm not gonna lie, either one of these is competition for Cash. But to find out who he's facing, it's going to start off by Harley, and it's Glendora by Perry Como versus You'll Never Never Know by the Platters.
Glendora. Wait, no, You'll Never Know.
Yeah, and for me, Glendora is my number 8. You'll Never Never Know is my number 7. So these are literally right next to each other on my fucking rankings. But the Platters take it by one of my rankings, so I'll stick to my rankings on this one. But which way you want to go, Mr. Dark?
I have You'll Never Never Know at number 9. But Glendora I've got up at number 5. So got to give it to Glendora.
I'm not mad. And Lisa, which way you want to go?
I feel like a professional model. Somebody's arranging my clothing. You'll Never Never Know. Insert what did you choose joke here. The platters. Philip?
Yeah, something's wrong with my rankings here, but I'm going to stick with them anyway. I'm going to go with Glendora.
Yeah, I think you were feeling nostalgic or something.
Yeah, I must have been distracted.
When we do country, I'll put the tag in the front.
And
50s Sinatra.
So which way did you go, Lisa? I'm sorry, I think I missed that.
Platters.
So
You'll never know.
And Phil went for
Glendora.
He went for Glendora.
Are you coming in or what?
And which way do you want to go, Dean?
I'm going to go with the platters.
Okay.
Offer platters to a fat man? Crazy?
And that means that the Platters are moving on 4-3. I mean 4-2. And that means the next matchup is going to get started off by me. And it's Why Do Fools Fall in Love by Frankie Lyman and his team and the Teenagers versus Bebop Balula by Gene Vincent and the Blue Caps. And it's going to be, for me, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? It's number 3 versus number 18. So 100% Frankie. And which way do you want to go there, Mr. Dark?
Why Do Fools Fall in Love is my number 4. Bebopalula is my number 3. So Gene Vincent gets it for me.
Okay.
And Lisa?
Frankie.
And Phil?
I'm going to go with Mr. Dark. I'm going to agree with Mr. Dark on this one.
Ooh.
Yep. Bebopalula. Bebopalula.
And which way do you want to go there,
Dean?
Yep.
And Harley?
Bebopalula train.
Why Do Fools Fall in Love was 7 and Bebop was 13.
Well, that head or tails for Frankie there, Harley?
Tails.
It's flipping.
Come on, shake that tail feather.
Gene Vincent moves on, beating out Frankie Lyman. Oh, didn't see that coming by a mile, but okay.
Nope.
But it makes a final matchup on this side of the round 2 is going to get started off by Mr. Dark, and it's Tonight You Belong to Me by Patience and Prudence versus I'm in Love Again by Fats Domino.
What was it?
Creepy Little Girls versus Fats Domino.
Patience and Prudence versus Fat Dominoes.
I mean, anybody who knows me knows that I'm always going to go for the creepy. And yeah, Jeremy, I didn't know whether you realized, but you left the coin up.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
We're not there yet. So I'm going to go with the Creepy Little Girls at number 13.
And which way do you want to go, Lisa?
I'm just going to go Fats Domino.
And Phil?
Yep.
And which way you want to go, Dean?
We fat men got to stick together. Fats all the way.
And Harley?
Tonight You Belong to Me.
Yeah, Tonight You Belong to Me was number 13. I'm in Love Again was my number 14. They're really right next to each other, but I got to give it to Patience and Prudence, which means I'm picking tails for Prudence and Patience, I guess, too.
She can come along for the ride.
And that's dark. But
you know those were the younger girls, not the ones in the back. The ones in the front.
I just meant like as far as the voting goes, he can vote for patience all he likes, but prudence is going to be there.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
Fats Dominoes, it doesn't matter because Fats Dominoes wins it because it got heads. But enough for patience and prudence, just for all those sick fucks out there. But that means that Lisa starts off the next one, and it's going to be Hound Dog by Elvis versus Whatever Will Be Que Sera Sera by Doris Day. I'm sorry, Phil. Phil starts it out.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna call an audible on my rankings. I'm gonna go with Doris Day.
And Dean?
You know what? I'm going to go with Doris Day. And that surprises me, but I'm doing it.
Good to you surprise yourself. And Harley?
Hound Dog.
Yeah. Hound Dog is number 4 in my rankings, and Whatever Will Be is number 20. So yeah, Hound Dog all day. But which way you want to go, Mr. Stark?
It's close on my list, but Hound Dog takes it.
And Lisa?
Hate to do this to you, Jeremy, but Doris. She edged out on the nostalgia front.
Well, heads or tails for Doris. Heads or tails for Doris then.
I'm gonna go tails.
Oh, Elvis takes it, thank the fucking Lord.
Well, we did our best for Doris Day. After 50 years, I can finally say I've not had enough of Doris Day.
And that means the next matchup is going to get started off by Dean. And this is going to be the interesting one for this round. It's Canadian Sunset by Andy Williams versus The Wayward Wind by Goji Grant.
Goji Grant, because they kind of remind me of this Japanese jazz trio called Hiroshima.
They're not Andy Williams.
What?
And they're not Andy Williams.
And they're not Andy Williams, right?
Yeah, well, that too.
But, Harley, which way you want to go?
Canadian Sunset's 18, and The Wayward Wind is 28.
And Canadian Sunset is my number 29. Wayward Wind was my number 28. So actually, Wayward Wind wins by 1 ranking. I love how all these round 2 ones for me are 1 part. But which way would you go, Mr. Dark?
I'm going to call an audible and give it to Wayward Wind because of Phil Hendry.
And Lisa?
I gotta go Canadian Sunset. I didn't enjoy 1940s Western movies or their music.
And Phil, are we going to have a winner or a tiebreaker?
Well, I already called 1 audible, so I don't want to do that again. I want to make that a 1 off. So I'm going to go with The Wayward Wind.
Plus, this wasn't close.
And Wayward Wind wins by 1 vote. And that means the next matchup is going to get started off by me. Wait, I'm sorry. Dean didn't get a vote in that, did he?
I started the vote in that.
Okay, I thought so. For some reason I thought Harley started it. But Harley starts the next one, and it's My Prayer by the Platters versus Friendly Persuasion by Pat Boone.
Friendly Persuasion is 14, and My Prayer is 17.
Which way did you go, Harley?
Friendly Persuasion.
Yeah. My Prayer is number 6 for me, and Friendly Persuasion is my number 24. So that's obviously going to be a Platters for me. But which way you want to go there, Mr. Dark?
The Platters, and it ain't even close.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's a big fat yep. And Phil, which way you want to go?
Yeah, I'm on board.
Which means the Players move into the next round. But which way would you have gone, Dean?
Sit and spin, Mr. Boone. When you get to the elbow, you may disembark. I'm giving it to the Platters.
The Players move on 5-1. And
There's
the
a place
final
in
match.
hell for Andy Williams and Pat Boone. There's room.
And the final matchup in round 2 gets started off by me. And oof, this is a hard one for me. But it's an Elvis Presley matchup. Number 2 versus number 1. It's Don't Be Cruel versus Heartbreak Hotel. And that's my number 1 versus my number 9. I'm almost tempted to give it to Miss Rachel's song Pie Time. But I gotta give it to Don't Be Cruel. That's my number 1. So I gotta give it to that. Which way do you want to go, Mr. Dark?
It was Don't Be Cruel and what?
Heartbreak
Hotel.
Oh, okay. That's why I phased it out, because it's like, I don't care about either of those. Heartbreak Hotel wins it by a hair.
And Lisa?
Heartbreak Hotel.
And Phil?
Heartbreak Hotel.
And Dean?
Heartbreak Hotel, if only for The Rock.
Which means Heartbreak Hotel moves on, unfortunately. But because Don't Be Cruel is such a better song, which I grew up listening to Heartburn Hotel and the medication ads on TV. But Harley, which way would you have gone, even though I know already?
Don't Be Cruel.
Which means that round 2 is officially over, and kid, you're giving my abs a freaking workout here, I'm telling you. But you're falling asleep, so it's okay. Oh my god. My abs can't take this. I'm too fat for this.
Na, 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 na.
I'm fat. I'm really, really fat. But that means the quarterfinals get started off by Lisa, I believe. And it's going to be I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash versus Yo. What? Did I miss something? Lisa, it's going to be I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash versus You'll Never, Never Know by the Platters.
Johnny.
And Phil.
Cash.
And Dean.
Johnny Cash and easy victory.
And Harley.
Johnny Cash.
Well, Johnny Cash is moving on, obviously. But for me, You'll Never Never Know was number 7, and I Walk the Line is number 10. So I'll give one to the Platters. It ain't going to be a sweep. But which way would you go, Mr. Dark?
Till days are brighter, I'm the man in black.
Which means that to see who he's facing in the semis, the next matchup will get started off by Phil. And it's Bebop Alula by Gene Vincent and his Blue Caps versus I'm in Love Again by Fats Domino.
Bebop Alula. Bebop Alula. She's my baby.
And Dean?
I like this song by Fats, but it sure ain't Blueberry Hill. Bebop Alula.
Well, Blueberry Hill came out a year earlier. But, Harley, which way you want to go?
Bebop Lula.
And for me, it's Bebop Alula was still number 18, and I'm in Love Again was number 14. So I'm going to give a vote to Fats. But which way you want to go there, Mr. Dark?
Bebopalula, Rockabilly wins.
Yes, it does.
Somebody didn't like that pick.
Apparently. And which way you want to go there, Phil? I mean, Lisa. Sorry.
And I'm probably the only person that's going to go with you on Fats Domino, so. Fats Domino.
Which means this side
Another
of the quarterfinals is
unpopular
over.
pick.
And the other side of the quarterfinals is going to get started off by Dean. And it's Hound Dog with Presley versus The Wayward Wind by Goji Grant.
Hound Dog.
And Harley?
Hound Dog.
And I know you need to look my rankings for this, but I will anyways, because dexterity, you know that. But Hound Dog for number 4. The Wayward Wind is my number 28. So by almost the whole list, Hound Dog gets it. But which way would you have gone there, Mr. Dark?
Yeah, the Wayward Wind is just getting pounded. Hound Dog.
Getting pounded like Harley at a podcaster convention. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Thank goodness the Western fart is finally eliminated. Hound Dog, baby.
Oop. You had
And
Hound Dog.
Sorry.
And Phil, which way you want to go?
Hound Dog.
Which means the Hound Dog is moving on.
Wow, that's quite a lineup of that's remaining.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you ain't kidding. It's going to be a hard final 4. Giggity.
Mm-hmm.
But that means the final matchup in the quarterfinals gets started off by Harley. And it's going to be My Prayer by the Platters, number 4 ranked, versus number 1 ranked, Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis Presley.
Heartbreak Hotel.
And for me, My Prayer was number 6, and Heartbreak Hotel's number 9. So I will actually give it to the Platters for this one. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
You let Mr. Dark vote?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Dark.
The Platters. Now, Lisa.
I'm in baby mode here. So, Lisa, which way you want to go?
I gotta give it to Elvis. So 2-2. Heartbreak Hotel.
Oh, okay.
Against
and
My Prayer.
And Phil?
Heartbreak Hotel.
And Dean, which way would you have gone?
It's the song that The Rock sung in Nashville, Heartbreak Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that the quarterfinals are officially over. And
Ironically, our daughter is crying too.
Yeah.
She's a cat, mind you. We don't have any actually human children, so you know.
Lucky you. But lucky. But that means the semifinals are going to get started off by semifinals are going to get started off by I lost here. Me. All right. Yeah. And it's I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash. This is Bebopalula by Gene Vincent and his Blue Caps. And I Walk the Line is my number 10, and Bebopalula is still my number 18. So Johnny Cash gets my vote in this round. But which way do you want to go?
Johnny Cash.
Yep.
And yep, for Lisa as well.
JC.
Johnny Cash moves into the finals. And
Johnny Cash.
oh,
Oh.
Johnny Cash about to get a sweep here, but Harley, which way you want to go?
Johnny Cash.
Which means Johnny Cash does get a sweep. And that means that Bebop Lulu gets redemption possibly in the third and fourth place matchup, though I doubt it. And the God damn it. Oh my god. Fucking keep hitting the page up, I swear to God, I'm fucking talking about. But that means the other side of the semifinals is started off by Mr. Dark. And it's Heartbreak Hotel versus Hound Dog. It's another Elvis matchup.
Arg!
Maybe Heartbreak Hotel.
Hound
Dog.
Heartbreak Hotel.
But it's Mr. Dark.
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
No worries. Hound Dog.
And which way you want to go? And Phil, which way you want to go?
Yeah, I got Heartbreak Hotel too by a shade.
Yeah, and it is a shade, literally.
And Dean?
Hound Dog. It's the better song.
And Harley.
Heartbreak Hotels 2, Hound Dogs 3.
Which Hound Dog's my number 4, and Heartbreak Hotel's my number 9. So that means I'm getting it to Hound Dog, and that means that this is a Elvis coin flip, and I will choose tails for Hound Dog.
Because Elvis chased tail.
Oh, he did.
Even though it's going to be heads.
Oh, and Heartbreak Hotel takes it.
Tonight's the night of heads on the coin flip.
It is.
Yeah. On the coin flip only, but okay. I just can't take this. And that means that the semifinals are officially over. And honestly, I need to go to the hospital for this because my abs can't take this anymore. But I gotta do this. But the third and fourth place matchup is going to get started off by Lisa. And it's Bebopalula by Gene Vincent and his Blue Caps versus Hound Dog by Elvis Presley.
I gotta give it to Hound Dog.
And Phil?
I'm going to hang in there with the one-hit wonder. Although, maybe that's in dispute, but Bebopalula.
And Dean.
Hound Dog.
And Harley.
Hound Dog.
And Jeremy.
Yeah, Hound Dog obviously is my number 4. Bebopalula is still my number 18. So Hound Dog takes third place, and Bebopalula takes fourth. But the fact that made it fourth is even a miracle in this. The Players didn't even make the final four, surprisingly. So.
Okay.
But which way you would go, Mr. Dark?
Bebopalula, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It truly doesn't. But that's okay.
Well, it always matters.
And the finals are going to get started off by Phil. And it's number 81 ranked I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash versus number 1 ranked Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis Presley. That's right, an 80 song difference in the rankings.
I'm going with Cash.
And that shows how much has changed in the last 70 years, 80 years. But that's debatable as shit. But
a famous movie character. Your kids are gonna love this.
But Dean, which way you want to go?
Man, the best Columbo villain ever, Johnny Cash.
Yes, sir. That was a great episode. It was a great show.
And Harley?
Cash.
Yeah, no. Heartbreak Hotel is my number 9. I Walk the Line is my number 10. So Heartbreak Hotel wins by one song for me. But which way you want to go there, Mr. Dark?
Johnny Cash forever.
Which hell, we'll see about that in the grand finale. But that means Johnny Cash does win this part of the bracket and takes first place. But which way would you have gone, Lisa?
Elvis! Elvis!
Thank you, Lord. Some sanity in this. But that means the grand finale matchup is going to get started off by Dean. And it is going to be number 12 ranked, The Great Pretender by the Platters versus number 81 ranked, I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash.
Man, as much as I like the Platters, Johnny Cash, especially I Walk the Line.
And Harley?
Johnny Cash.
Yeah, no. In rankings for this week, The Great Pretender is my number 5. It's the one song we didn't get to yet. It's my number 5 out of all the rankings in this part. And Walk the Line is still number 10, so it beats it by half of the top 10. But which way you want to go there, Mr. Dark?
The Great Pretender is the Platters' best song, but it still ain't Johnny Cash.
You're right, it's better. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
I'm going to go with Johnny Cash because I really do love The Great Pretender, and it's got nostalgia for us because it's used commonly in some of our, well, enough said. Johnny Cash.
And Bill?
Cash.
Which means Johnny Cash wins the grand finale some fucking how. 5-1, and I Walk the Line is one of the greatest song of 1956 by this crew. At the number 81 out of 100 ranked song wins. I can't explain this, folks. It just happens. But on this part, our fourth place winner was number 27 ranked, Bebopalula by Gene Vincent and his Blue Caps. Our number third ranked song was number 8, Hound Dog by Elvis Presley. Our second place song was number 1, Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis Presley as well. And our first ranked song was number 81 ranked, I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash.
Johnny!
That's right. Out of the top 4, the lowest ranked song won. Don't actually. But Harley,
sometimes the world is wrong.
We're like the Supreme Court here. 1956, the world was wrong.
We're a small unit. We're making the right choices.
In my life, the world is always long. But Harley, range back to you since we're
Okay, guys. That is it for this episode of The Asylum with Harley and Joker. Dean, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Absolutely. They can find me any place that where they listen to podcasts, just looking at the Family Plot podcast. Also, if they go over to Amazon and look up R. Dean Bose, they can find my book.
Okay. And Mr. Dark, you want to tell them where they can find you?
I'm on Facebook, MR Dark DFW, Mr. Dark DFW. And you never know, I might pop up somewhere else eventually.
Okay. And Lisa and Phil, you want to tell them where they can find you?
We can be found at Pod and Political Cadence Pod on pretty much everywhere where you can find podcasts. Did I do okay, hon?
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Okay, guys. Well, that does it for this episode. Join us on Saturday for our Halloween movie bracket for King Joker show, and join us on the 26th for Death Row Inmates Last Meal from 2020 to current. Figured we'd do something Halloween-y.
Harley, can you send me the Halloween list? I've seen a lot of Halloween movies, and I might have seen enough to be relevant.
Yeah, I'll send you the list.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys, we will see you later. Bye.
Okay.
See you, everybody. Have a good
Bye.
Okay.